of extreme power and how that corrupts. And in that case, there's a large percentage of those people that are violating all those things that you said, because they do manipulate and they do rely on fear. Like,
well, you know, Nietzsche was an advocate of the will to power, right? So you can imagine that there's a variety of potential motivating forces, and one would be hedonic pleasure. That's the golden calf worshippers, by the way. So that's just short-term hedonism. And that doesn't work. And by work, I mean it doesn't iterate socially. It's like if it's all about you and what some whim in you wants now,
right.
First of all, that's not going to serve you well tomorrow. And I don't want to be anywhere near you.
Right.
Like you're literally an overgrown 2-year-old.
Right.
And that gets pretty ugly by the time you're 40.
Right.
So the whole golden calf thing, no, that's just off the table.
But isn't it kind of celebrated amongst certain high achievers, particularly in the business world, like that hedonistic, sociopathic drive to constantly get more numbers on the ledger?
Yeah, well, I don't know if that's exactly hedonism.
Greed is good. That's Wall Street, right? That's Michael Douglas, right?
Yeah,
Greed is good.
Yeah, well, okay, let's delve into that for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm not advocating for
I know
that,
you're
by the
not.
way.
I know you're not. You can turn to hedonism. You can fall into nihilism. You can turn to hedonism, or you can turn to power. Okay, this Abrahamic covenant, it's different than power. It's adventure. It's romantic adventure, actually.
Right.
That's not the only definition of God in the Old Testament, by the way. There's something deeper than that it refers to. So those are the options. Now, you said, don't the achievers, you know, who are stacking up numbers, it's like they've found a way forward to attain status, but they've fixated on an element that shouldn't be fundamental. They're not trying to store up the treasure in heaven. They're trying to store up the treasure on earth, and that's better than not doing it. See, this is another thing we need to understand, because I've spent a lot of time, for example, trying to figure out why people are attracted to Andrew Tate. And I know why they're attracted to Andrew Tate. They'd rather be Andrew Tate than an incel. And they're right? It's best to give the devil his due. Like if you had to choose between being kind of flabby and unhealthy and resentful and in your basement looking at pornography, hating women because all of them reject you all the time and you deserve it, and you're ineffectual and the future looks pretty damn gloomy, and then you see Andrew Tate, who's tough and hyper masculine in an almost manner that's almost a parody, and wealthy and famous and
क्या कहूँ जी।